done did a lot. You ain't did shit at all. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it on. I don't really rock. I just get the dick across, take you to the block. My soul.
Hey, it's your boy, Pop Prince of Chemo, a.k.a. Big Poppy, a.k.a. Chemo Sabi, a.k.a. Chico Stick. Another season of Pop Radio. About 2-3 months for a season. I'll be to let y'all know a little bit in the show why I've been gone, what I've been doing, where we will be taking this season. This new hosts, new guests, new models, more spotlights, a lot of new hot topics of the week. You will get the best of the best. We get y'all things throughout the city of Chicago, and we get it popping here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. I want to give a big salute before I get to my sponsors. Number one, Mr. Earl, he's in here and there, understanding that number one, I'm an artist. And sometimes take care of my business. So we here for another season to take care of some more business. Pop Radio is all about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. So, you're going to get some dope new hosts that it's an upgrade this month. I found a few ladies. One of them going to be representing Michigan. She's going to drive all the way from South Bend. Her name is Elena. And she's a very positive person to give you guys topics from not only fitness and acting and but maybe anxiety and things that are occurring and things that maybe Pop don't pay attention to. That's why I bring the ladies and I keep it popping around here. They say the girls bring the boys to the yard, so I'm gonna make sure I keep me some top flight girls around me. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got one of Cannon's. Shout out to Cannon Montana as well. Always holding me down on the visuals, on the videos, and we're gonna get to all that in a minute. But she referred to me, one of the Latinas from Waukegan, named Nana. So Nana probably gonna be joining us next week with some flavors. Well, we gonna get some promo done this week. And out of Indiana, Hammond, Indiana. Anybody in tune with DJ Cristal? She'll be with us next week as well. It's our first day back. I got a lot to talk about. Number one thing, I do want to send a special salute to the ones that were here with us last season, and we did rock out. We had Naomi Lucci, we had world star hip hop comedian, the white dude, the crazy white dude, Kush Poppy. We had Chicago legends like Cole Hard. We had B-Lo. We had forever legend Hypno Carlito, K Valentine, Swag De Niro, Cuban Link, B Hype, and anybody else I missed. I appreciate you guys for rocking with Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio, for coming through here and reckoning with me on Wednesdays and being a part of the family. I got some clothing sponsors. I want to send a big shout out to All Out Records, All Out Clothing and Apparel. They're always holding me down, if not one way with clothing or another. They're supporting one of my movements or even jumping on planes and taking Texas trips and stuff like that. Another one of my proud sponsors and dope clothing designers in the city of Chicago, that's also a movement that does positive things, is Chi-Town Down for Life. So make sure to, check them out and, spend some money with their clothing. Street Level Youth Media is one of my positive programs and sponsors. And along with that, we're going to send a big special shout out to my general sponsors that really, really pay the bills, which is Chicago Lead Alliance, all the way in California, Rivas Empire. They've been doing a lot for me with me coming back and taking a break from the radio and going back and doing a World Star project of the Chico Stick, which I will be talking about later. So salute to California for believing in me and, saying, Pop, go make them million or 2 million in streams for us. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Horace Music, World Star Hip Hop, College Kid for throwing me on their vlog site this month. And that's pretty much it right now for intro. I do want to take a quick moment and this little intro by sending condolences, man, to to the whole Jessica Dulce family. Jessica was just through here right before I went off the air. Model of the week. She had some music. She even freestyled up here. I was trying to show her some love. She worked over there at Debbie's joint at Ocean's Gentlemen's Club, which is also one of my sponsors. And I try to show her some love. And I look up this week. She had an asthma attack or something, from what I hear. All those who love Jessica, supported her. It's this Saturday, 4 p.m. at 2600 North Cicero, which is at the Visitation. It's Saturday, uh, the 4th, 4 p.m. at Alvarez Funeral Home. Right now, I want to do a moment of silence for Jessica, and we're going to be right back after this little break right here.
It don't make sense. Addicted to the money and these damn presidents. I'm stacking up in this cash, it's counting dividends. Don't make dollars if it don't make sense. Addicted to the money, these damn presidents. I'm stacking up in this cash, it's counting dividends. Counting money, I'm flipping up, and I do it all again, cause I'm addicted to the money. Addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the cash. Addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the cash. Addicted to the money, addicted to the cash. Them suckers blowing smoke, baby, I be the gas. Real deal when I spit, I was born in it. Them lames let them hate. Or man, foreplay with a dab, whip it, sauce on it. No slow ride with my dash, baby, all on it. Get out of my lane, baby, hard body. Scout me if he speak, chemo solid. Addicted to the money, addicted to the cash. Always on the neck, always on the all I do is win, ain't no going back. I get the bag, I see the plan, I be the man. They got no man, they just pretend I get the man. They do a lot, making noise, act like boys. Talking drip, ain't got no dip, ain't no prince. Reese G, Prince of Pain, it's a hit. Don't make dollars if it don't make sense. Addicted to the money and these damn presidents. I'm stacking up for this cash, counting dividends. Counting money, I'm flipping up, and I do it all again, cause I'm addicted to the money. Addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the cash. Addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the cash. Getting to the money, getting to it fast. 11 in the clip, and I make them last. Always on the paper, and I keep a mask. Always on that paper, always on that cash. The world on my shoulders, I stood a captain. Shots to the face, I do no capping. Connected the Goonies and all them yakking. City of hate, don't do no lacking. Don't make dollars if it don't make sense. Addicted to the money and these damn presidents. I'm stacking up for this cash, counting dividends. Counting money, I'm flipping up, and I do it all again, cause I'm addicted to the money. Addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the cash. Addicted to the money. I'm addicted to the cash. Turn me up, Specs. Let's go, Sock. 30 shots on the HP, Caramel mommy with the cute old lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that, then move them body like a champion. She wanna move it. She wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick. She want it bang, bang, bang. I love it when they call me Big Poppy. Make it wet, baby, make it sloppy. Original gangster copy. All of them know I keep it on me. Got no problems with my haters, get them off me. Got love for them all, especially mommies. Quick, 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 she can boozy. And tell me if I got put it on me. Mommy Chula, yeah, I'm on it. Yo, Chico stick, let's party. Have you up late like a zombie. Wake you in the morning in Miami. Caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a champion chick. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she want it bang, bang. I be on my grind, I ain't got no time. Money on my mind, hit me on the line. If you want something so fly, I can show you how to get it. Poetic when I let they can get it. Me and you go steady. Shake it for your boy, let me see that. Just a little twerk, just a little thing. All up on the floor, I know you can. Lyrical romance, just a little swerve, just a little clap. Baby, I'm gonna put you on the map. Caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be a Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a champion chick. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she want it bang, bang. My beat done, baby. Hey, caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be a Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a champion chick. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she want it bang, bang.
Addicted to the money and these damn presidents. I'm stacking up in this cash, counting dividends. Don't make dollars if it don't make sense. Addicted to the money and these damn presidents. I'm stacking up in this cash, counting dividends. Counting money, I'm flipping up and I do it all again. Cause I'm addicted to the money, addicted to the money, I'm addicted to the cash. Addicted to the money, I'm addicted to the cash.
Addicted to the money, addicted to the cash. Them suckers blowing smoke, baby, I be the gas. Real deal when I spit, I was born in it. Them lames let them hate, keep them tormented. Foreplay with a dab, whip it, sauce on it. No slow ride with my dash, baby, I'm all on it. Get out of my lane, baby, hard body. Scalp him if he speak, chemo solid. Addicted to the money, addicted to the cash. Always on the neck, always on the all I do is win, ain't no going back. I get the bag, I see the plan, I be the man. They got no end, they just pretend I get the man. They do a lot, making noise, act like boys. Talking drip, ain't got no dip, ain't no prince. Reese G, Prince of Pain, it's a hit.
Don't make dollars if it don't make sense. Addicted to the money and these damn presidents. I'm stacking up for this cash, counting dividends. Counting money, I'm flipping up and I do it all again. Cause I'm addicted to the money, I'm addicted to the cash. Addicted to the money, I'm addicted to the cash.
Getting to the money, getting to it fast. 11 in the clip, and I make them last. Always on the paper, and I keep them
We
mad.
back on Pop Radio,
Always on the
Intellectual
paper,
Radio,
always on
iHeart
the
Radio.
cash.
You were just listening
Roll on my
to
shoulders, I
Peace
still
with the
the
word.
cat.
Check out the video. It's out there. Canna Montana made it. Yes, she did. She might redo it, but it was one of them projects, man. I've been so busy working all year. Salute to Canna Montana for holding me down on all the projects we do, sometimes rushed or not. Uh, she just really killed it. We did a new joint that I'm gonna display and play for y'all later on. It's on World Star Hip Hop, uh, called Chico Stick. Chicago producer Dirty Sock produced that. Chicago legend. Been making cuts with Twist and Do or Die, their main bangers. So it was an honor, man, not only to work with Dirty Sock on that. I've been working with Dirty Sock since I've been in the game. So that was cool. Lonnie Papa Chicago with Leo Vixen. It did over 1 million numbers on World Star Hip Hop in less than 10 days. So, and she stood at my house like 24 hours just editing. Her and her spent the night that night, and yeah, she worked. I think Cannon was with me a week, shooting that week. Yeah, so salute to Cannon on that. Salute to Jace Photography, who's back for another wonderful season of wonderful pictures. All the pictures that you see on the Instagram page, on the Facebook page, that's Jay's work when it comes to the radio content. You'll see her little stamp on the corner. If not, I'll tag her. Uh Man, make sure you stay connected this month. Like I said, I got two wonderful ladies coming next week. One of them is Nana, the other one's DJ Cristal, and Elena. So no, wait a minute, I got three lovely ladies. New topics. And okay, so why Pop was gone for a season? It's real simple. The beginning of the year, I got overwhelmed, man. Really, like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Whoever been rocking with me for 4 years knows that one thing: I'm an artist before anything. You know, and when I'm trying to get artists trying to do, I'm doing too much for other artists who really don't appreciate the platform. And I'm getting lost in the sauce and concentrating on other people's stuff instead of I had to take a break, and my team and I said, you know what, let's work on some joints. Like I said, salute to Revi's Empire in Cali. They jumped behind me not only on the Chico Stick project that I just dropped, but Sully said, you know what, let's rock it out for the man. He's kind of talented at what he do to help him get some bread, right? So I plugged him. My man started making some bread. You know what I'm saying? But now he's gone all the time. He was telling me his girl was complaining all the time. He had to get out the house before he was. So I said, I'm gonna help him out. So now he's starting to get a little bread, smell good, looking good, and whatnot, this and that and the other. Now she talking about, you always gone. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never got no time. You were just talking about him a month ago, talking about how he was broke, how his breath might even stank a little bit, and it's crazy. She ain't even working, to tell you the truth. So sometimes it's about what you got around you, man. If you got people picking you up and rocking with you on a broke day, and when your spirits is down, them the same people you need around you when you working, you conquering the world. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I want to give another shout out. I don't know if I said them enough. You got Duke, man, at Street Level Youth Media, after school programs. Get these kids off the street. They teach kids everything about the camera. They teach the kids everything about Pro Tools, how to engineer music. And after school free program, they take them up all the way to like 23 years old. So if you are a single parent, little mama, and you got a scrub baby daddy, or you a one man, family, and she's a sleaze bucket, and you got to do it all by yourself. Man, Street Level Youth Media, they right there on Ashton and Wabansia. The kids are super dope. You don't want to, that's a place you want to involve your kids at. I know how hard the streets of Chicago is. So that's pretty much what my season went. I got some more for y'all. I got new girls, I got new models, and I will be here to sauce it up every Wednesday night, because this is what I do. I love to sit around beautiful ladies and ask them questions and stuff like that. I love to be a platform. Earl gave me a responsibility here at Intellectual Radio a long time ago, which was to be one of the only Puerto Ricans to come up in here and sauce it the way I sauce it, from being a poet to being a community movement to being a crazy. I feature Latino artists. Like I got Latina models in the house today. But also go to IntellectualRadio.com. I want you to take a look at the selection that we have of not only my show plus shows where they're either. You want to give me a quick rundown, Earl? Wall Street shows. He's got sports shows. He's got comedy shows, and just become a part of the Intellectual Radio family. Like the Facebook page, follow the Instagram page. Pop Radio Worldwide is our Instagram page. We gonna be right back after this little music break. I'm gonna give y'all the new Chico stick. I'm gonna give y'all some chiquitas that I got in the building, and we gonna do models of the week one time. This is Chris Payne. Be right back after this music break.
Turn me up. Judo lips, Spanish, Bobby, I be Chico stick. Shake that, to move them hips. Work that body like a championship. She wanna move it. She wanna shake, shake, shake. She want the Chico stick. She wanna bang, bang, bang. I love it when they call me Hip Hop. Make it wet, baby, make it sloppy. Original gangster copy. All of them know I keep it on me. Got no problems with my haters, get them off me. Got love for them all, especially mommies. Great, great, great chicken booty. And tell me if I got put it on me. Mami chula, yeah, I'm on it. Yo, Chico stick, let's party. Have you up late like a zombie. Wake you in the morning in Miami. Caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a championship. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she wanna bang. Hey. I be on my grind, I ain't got no time. Money on my mind, hit me on the line. If you want something to fly, I can show you how to get it. Poetic when I let they can get it. Me and you go steady. Shake it for your boy, let me see that. Just a little twerk, just a little thing. All up on the floor, I know you can. Lyrical romance, just a little swerve, just a little clap. That put you on the map. Caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a championship. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she wanna bang. Hey, I beat them, baby. Humble. Hey, caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a championship. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she wanna bang. Hey. I done did a lot. You ain't did shit off. Whipping up a pop, show you how to get it off. I don't really rock. I just get the dick across. Take it to the block. My shorties know I've been a boss. Chemo, solid, hard body. In that jam, told on nobody. God, zero. That war, we buy it. Dinero, we get it. Dinero, we get a lot. Mostly the foe. I done did a block. Mostly them toes. Winners, they be hot. Summers, they be
Back,
cold.
Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio. Those just tuning back in. Season, new faces, new hosts, models, new topics. Let's get it. It's that time of models of the week. And like I promised y'all, I got some great models for y'all in the building today. Number one in the building, Miss Carolina. Come on in.
In my city, I'm in your
Every week I'm looking for models, y'all. Pop Radio Worldwide. One of my Facebook followers and peoples too just recently jumped on my Facebook and lost their mom as well. His name is I don't know his real name or nothing, but it's the Wise One. So the Wise One, I'm sorry you lost your mom as well. It goes out to y'all. You know, I might not communicate with everybody. I can't sometimes. I can't just have anybody come to my house and stuff like that. Just like, you know, y'all can't, you know. But I got love for every single one of y'all. I'm sorry I don't spend the time to answer every little personal relationship with y'all. Anybody else want to send a shout out to?
My family, of course,
Family.
because they're a big motivator. These Chicago streets are hard, like you said. So to get them out of this is my biggest goal. So they're definitely there.
Book my girl. Tell them where they can book you at, and again, tell them your social media.
Well, you can book me on Instagram, of course, but I'm more on the Snapchat, as you can see, everybody is. So if you want, you can follow me on Snapchat. That's JB Cool, COOL 0626.
Any emails?
Yep, that's Bird, BYRD, Jessica, JESSICA @gmail.com.
Thank you for rocking with us here and getting it popping at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio. Senorita Carolina, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I see, well, number one, I'm flattered and honored to have you as one of our young ladies of the week. I see that I've been inactive when it comes to the radio stuff. It's sometimes I'm a radio host personality and owner of what I do with the radio stuff, but sometimes I'm just an artist. You know what I mean? So I went on that for a while. I'm back on that. I gave you first dibs. You know, I see your work. I see you do print. I see you do fashion. I see you bougie enough. You know, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? And how does it feel to be one of our models of the week at Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio?
I mean, it feels wonderful. Like when I one of my friends, she suggested, it was like, well, you need to contact, you know, and when I did and you responded and like my work,
I
really
doing this for years, you know, sometimes I get, is this a fake message or, you know,
scam.
You know, is it a scam? It's a few things about me. Like I said, I'm very reserved. You know what I'm saying? So what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? We've been doing this now for a little while, you know. So Intellectual Radio, baby. iHeartRadio, Pop Radio. I don't know what else to tell you. But I do want to. Do you like guacamole?
Yeah.
You like pico de gallo?
I don't know what that is.
It's the little red and green sauce pico de gallo that they have with the chicken dip.
Oh,
spicy.
Yeah.
The Mexicans.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Actually, really like crab legs.
Crab legs?
Yeah.
Your crab legs, okay. Do's and don'ts on the health side for these ladies that are trying to get their little, you know, profile up.
To get your profile up, I would say, you know, stay consistent with things. Always study your craft. Keep it going. Like you always have to, you know, work hard at what you want. So consistency is the key to it. And, you know, and I think the way you carry yourself or how you want to portray yourself out there. So it's definitely a big part of it, and how you engage with your fans or supporters. So it's a whole collection of things that you have to do. It's not just one thing. It's not just going out there taking photos and then you think you're doing everything. It's hard work. It's a lot of work that you got to put into it.
I just got hit in the head real quick. I think it was Earl from the Corner Pocket somewhere. You sing.
Yes.
You sing good.
Yes.
Blow something for me real quick.
You put me on the spot like that.
that was
Wow.
Come on, hit me now.
And then you hear my voice all deep and sick.
You want some water,
Yeah.
I want to hear your pipes. I want you to blow a little something for me, you know. Give me a quick 12, 8, something.
Okay. You took my love for granted. Had a woman on your side. Gave you everything. Even drained my mind. I never thought that I would get this naive. And that's all.
Okay. Make some noise for opening up real quick. Okay. So You're a model, aspire. You're doing your artistry as well. You're working on your music. I'm gonna give you a little advice. It's hard, but just like
Mhm.
the modeling, uh, nobody's gonna cut you no slack in the music business.
Yeah.
You gotta go do it just like you're doing in the modeling industry. Package it, campaign it right, believe in yourself, push yourself, and build that team that's gonna
Yeah.
push for you. I love that you could sing though. You got all these rappers, you got everybody does the
Mhm.
same thing. So, uh, consistency
Yes.
is the
Mhm.
key.
Yep.
You know, Thank you for blowing a little
Thank
something.
you.
Some projects you've worked in. Give us give me some names or some drops or some photographers and anybody that you want to say that you worked with and thank them for working
Um,
with them.
well, I definitely want to thank one of the designers. His name's Maurice Caesar. He's amazing. I've
Okay.
been working with him since it was like 8 years ago that I think I met him,
You've
and
been doing work with them
we
since.
did a fashion show and then did print work. So he's amazing designer.
Dope.
Now he actually lives in Germany, so he does fashion over there. He came back about a month ago,
Are
and we
you
did a
originally from here, from the Midwest, Chicago?
yes,
Okay.
yeah. So I would say him, and then also just I have that so many designers that I've worked with that I just love and just that, and then also with my music. There's been a lot of artists I opened up for, and just real blessed about that. And then now working in film too, and going to Mississippi next week actually to film. So
Nice.
yeah.
Anybody you want to send a shout out to?
Shout out to my family, of course, because
Hold up.
they're really my number one supporters, especially my mom from day
I'm all
one.
about the family.
She
I'm all
yeah,
about the family too.
yeah. And then just everybody that's always been very supportive, and even on my down when I'm down, like people that have lifted me up, and I see that. So
Tell my people where they can follow you here at Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeartRadio.
you can find me on Instagram at Carolina.Davis. So that's Carolina dot Davis, Davis. And then on Facebook, it's Carolina Davis. Snapchat is Carolina Davis. So you basically can find me.
Carolina Davis. Okay,
Yeah.
your booking email.
It's C Davis. So that's CDAVIS music07 at gmail.com.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you for coming through and rocking
Thank
with
you.
us. I really appreciate that. So last, but definitely not least, I say the smallest package, but last. You hear me? They
Yeah.
say the last is the best, right? Miss Sinner's in the building, man, representing for
Hello.
the Latinas. How you feeling today, man?
Good. A little nervous.
You ain't got that. You at home here. Earl has been doing this. I've been doing this, like I said, 3, 4 years. Earl been doing this now, probably over 10, 15 years here. Or 10, right? 10, 15 years, Earl? 8 years? Almost 10 years, man. And Earl hosts like has here about like 90 shows,
Mhm.
and it's one big family here. We nobody comes brings you up here to get in your business or talk about nothing controversial. This is intellectual radio.
Yeah.
My show's about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture, and I just want to empower my people, bring a little bit light on the wonderful people who are glowing and sharing a little light, so we could just reciprocate and share light up out of intellectual radio as well. So, you're new to modeling.
Yes.
Um,
This
what do
year.
you what do you like about modeling?
I like the glitz and glamour, like the makeup, because I'm into makeup and all that. So that's like, it's like I wanna look all pretty, airbrushed, all the clothes. So yeah.
I've seen you pop out, and was it
The yacht party.
to the yacht party, and
Mhm.
the whole traditional thing, and like I said, I chose you to be one of the models of the week because I think you got the look. I think you got the potential. I told Jay right here you should do
Mhm.
some more shoots
Yeah.
and really get into it, take it a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
And I rock with you. You one of my models of the week.
Thank you.
Where can my people go follow you at?
You can follow me at Facebook is Sin and Maldonado, and my Instagram is Sin Beauty. That's all. I keep my Snapchat private.
And you have a booking email if they,
Yeah, you can book me at Maldonado Cindy Ann at gmail.com.
Any shout outs you want to send anybody?
Um, to my friends, because family's not always there, but my friends always been there. My closest friends and my significant other's family and my significant other.
That's what's up.
And my kids.
That's what's up. I do want to say thank y'all, all y'all, for coming and being here today with me and being my models of the week. I appreciate it. It's my first week back. I was a little nervous too. I want to send a quick shout out myself. My mother, that she holds me down. That's mommy. I love her. Mommy, arroz con andule cuando llega a la casa. I'm gonna eat some of that stuff.
That.
I want to send a special salute to again Rivas Empire in Cali. Been supporting me hard on this season, this whole project. I'm now laying, and I just laid. My brother, I want to congratulate him and Jax for their new home out where I don't want to say where they bought it, but they got a new home. Much success to them. I want to send a special salute to not only Cannon but of Montana. Make sure you book her at her email, which is you'll find it somewhere on my page. But Cannon Montana, make sure to get up with Cannon for your video work. But I also want to send Jessica, that's always rocking with Cannon, a special salute. I've been dragging her all over the city for the last month and a half as well. So thank you for being patient and being so productive with us as well. Big Country, your dad, that's my dude. Special salute to him. And last but not least, Jay's Photography. Special salute to her and her family. Lucky, Pops, the whole family. I love you guys. Before I do close out my show, another project just dropped today from a Chicago artist. It's called Halo, Hypno Carlito. Go check that out. Heat Sauce. Right now, Forever Legend brand. So we do. You're going to check me out with my new lovely ladies and hosts next week, 7 p.m. We have Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, Our Radio.
Turn me up, Specs. Let's go, Sock. 30 Sock on the pump. Caramel mommy with the chulo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that to move them hips. Work that body like a champion chick. She wanna move it. She wanna shake, shake, shake. She want the Chico stick. She wanna bang, bang, bang. I love it when they call me Big Pop. Make it wet, baby. Make it sloppy. Original gangster copy. All of them know I keep it on me. Got no problems with my haters, get them off me. Got love for them all, especially mommies. Crack, 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 chicken booty. Internet, I got put it on me. Mami chula, yeah, I'm on it. Yo, Chico stick, let's party. Have you up late like a zombie. Wake you in the morning in Miami. Caramel mommy with the chulo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a champion chick. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she wanna bang, bang. I be on my grind, I ain't got no time. Money on my mind, hit me on the line. If you want something so fly, I can show you how to get it. Poetic when I let it, they can get it. Me and you go steady. Shake it for your boy, let me see that. Just a little twerk, just a little thing. All up on the floor, I know you can. Lyrical romance, just a little swerve, just a little clap. Baby, my put you on the mat. Caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a champion chick. She wanna move it, she wanna shake, shake, shake. She want that Chico stick, she wanna bang, bang. Bobby Dog, baby. Humbo. Hey, caramel mommy with the judo lips. Spanish mommy, I be Chico stick. Shake that. To move them hips, work that body like a champion chick.